guys, welcome back to the channel. So another tournament day at Fairway at Garland, and this is a Fairway Golf Tour, so it's handicapped. Interesting thing about this tour and what makes it really a solid tour, because it uses a handicap. You initially start with your USGA handicap, and then based on how you score, they adjust it. That way no one can sandbag, no one can be too high, be too low, so you can be competitive. Unfortunately, because of the scores that I've shot this year, I'm at an 8.9 in this tour, even though my USGA index is 7.9, because I had some good rounds last year. So anyway, I'm going to be recording pieces. I'm not going to do the full every swing shot, but kind of give you progress as we go. So I'm going to go warm up, and we have tee off in about 30 minutes. So let's see if we can make something happen today. Alright, so I don't know if it was in the video screen or not, but Micah Morris is here from his channel. So that was interesting. Got to meet him, chat with him a little bit. It's funny how YouTube can make someone famous. But feeling good today. I'm feeling nervous. I got that nervous energy, which this is the first time I've had that since I turned pro. So I'm taking that as a good sign, because I'm actually someone said that if you shoot to, make the cut, then you barely make the cut. If you shoot to be top 20, you're going to be top 20. If you shoot to win, you'll win. So I am completely shooting to win. I feel good about my game. I've done a lot of changes with trying to spin and release, and it's kind of messed me up a little bit because I'm hitting it about an extra 15 to 20 yards further. So it's throwing me off a little bit, but we'll see if we can keep it on the course today and keep it findable. So stay tuned.
So you got a little down slope where you're going to hit, and that should roll right down at about 60, 70 yards out. Check up.
4-putt. Down. 4-putt. Threw up. But it's the bounce back. That's what we're focused on right now. I didn't record any of the last because the group behind us is pretty honest, and I didn't want to take anything away from their experience. But so far it's double bogey. It's all right. It's all right. The driver's doing pretty good, so we will continue to see what I can control. Alright, so I had that at about a 300-yard drive. Just hit gap wedge to about, looks like 7 feet, so I hope we got this thing turned around. The swing's feeling really good. Granted, 2, 4, 5 over. So let's see if we can maybe birdie this and get that back down a little bit. Alright, so what have we done? Ended up directly behind a tree with a 6-iron that I'm drawing or pulling everything. It's just that new swing I'm working on, but ended up with a bogey, so now I'm up to 6 over. 2, 4, 5, 6. A bad drive on hole 6, but I was able to scrounge it out because it's kind of open, so I'm on. Hopefully can putt for birdie, but we'll see. I feel like we're getting further and further behind, but keep it going. Alright, so to catch you up, had a great drive on a par 5 on 9th hole. Hit a 6-iron to the pin, and wind caught it and took it out of bounds. So I had to drop with trees in my way, had to chip out. So a bit of a mess. I started feeling that anger, the adrenaline going a little bit. I was trying to settle myself down, but I wasn't able to. And then on 10, it's a long converted par 4 into a par 3. It's 189, I think. And double it, and then I'm setting on another par 3, which is only 186. Fanned an 8-iron into the water, drop, hit a great gap wedge, and then 3-putt. So got some ground to make up. I need to mentally shake it, and every shot is the same value on the card. This is what I'm working on, so we're going to get a bounce back, get back on it, because it's not too late. You can still pull it out. On to the next hole. Alright. I have to say my score isn't showing it because my short game is really weak, but I just striped a 3 driving iron straight as an arrow. My tee box is really coming around. The majority of my iron shots are coming around. We're gonna get some money this year. It just may be a little bit while I'm trying to figure the rest of the swing issue out, but mentally got all of that washed behind me. So let's go. That was 136 to the flag with my gap wedge, which is my 115, 120 club. Got it into the wind and it just took it and sailed. It's crazy.
There you go. Sure the sand. Nice shot. Sure AM 300 Phoenix. That's a golf shot, folks. Look at that, kind of tail back a little bit to you towards the middle of the fairway. Bam.
All right, so basically it folded like a wet napkin. I don't remember where I last updated you, but went bogey, triple, I have double, 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 chip in birdie, but yeah, a lot of work. It's one of those days that I'm like, should I post this? I'm like, yes, I've got to be honest with everyone. I'm not going to just post the good stuff. So I will update you in 2 holes. All right, so picking up where I left off in the golf cart, that was a par five. I needed more food. So that was a par 5 that I was on, and because of the water, it didn't make sense to actually try and pull driver. So I hit a 5-iron, and I'm still trying to get these numbers. 232 yards, a 5-iron. A hybrid out of the rough, 273 yards. So now, granted, this is actually showing me I'm spending way too much time working on my ball striking, but it's what you got to do to get better, and that's where I'm at right now, right? So I'm working. I've made swing changes. I'm getting my hands ahead of the club at impact. Sometimes my timing is off, and so that's where I was pulling them out of bounds and did that too many times. But I'm going through swing changes, but I've spent so much time working on impact that I've like totally ignored my short game. And so I need to spend more time working on my short game. I need to spend more time like actually playing. However, when I look at strokes gained on my day, negative 1.2 compared to tour, a tour player. That's like, I haven't driven it this well, like, ever. I mean, this is, I mean, I'm hitting solid shots, but the problem is I'm hitting 15 to 20 yards further now that I'm working on that new impact, and it's throwing everything else off. So all that being said, one for the books. The total score for today, 43 on the front, 47 on the back. I had 2 birdies. One is still in contention for skins, but my short game was a negative 10.6. So, you know, definitely need more work with that. It's a game. It's a game that we put ourselves through, but it's fun. It's fun. So, as always, if you like the content, or you don't have to like the content to click the like button, click the subscribe button, click the share, and keep watching, because, and granted, it was a 90 overall, but it's coming down. My handicap's going up on this tour. I don't know what this score is going to do to my handicap. It probably may put me in the 8 point something range, but anyway, as always, keep it findable and just have fun. We'll talk to you guys later.